Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me Ronisa and today I'm here to share how I cracked the entrance exams of Uniglobe, Sainik, KMC, NIST and St. Xavier's. So yes, I got selected in all these colleges and if you are also preparing for entrance exams, then I hope this video helps you and inspires you. So let's get started on how I actually cracked all these exams and my entrance journey. So, talking about my entrance exam journey, after my SCA exams, I knew I had to do something better for myself. Like coming from a small town, I didn't had much good opportunities there. There was good education, but not really that much to meet my expectations or do something great. And people from there were successful, yes they were, but they were afraid to dream something good, something bigger than they could achieve. So I wanted to prove them that people coming from my place, like people like me, could also achieve something bigger and be an inspiration to others. So I dreamed of getting into big colleges. Like my main focus was on Sainik and St. Xavier's. So at first I was really nervous because I didn't have a good background of studies, and seeing in preschool like all the students were really smart, and I felt like I was from some village who didn't know anything at the first weeks. But since started getting good marks on the preschool, and I used to get like second third positions around 200 300 people, then it finally helped me gain my confidence back. So at first I also didn't think that I would crack entrance exams of these colleges, but then it wasn't just luck, it was hard work. I stayed consistent during the last month, and mainly because I believed in myself that I could do something great. And being the first person from my school to crack entrance exam of St. Xavier's and Sainik, I was like really proud, and I wanted to be an inspiration for my juniors of my own school, because nobody ever told me that I could study in big colleges like this when I was in grade 8, 9, 10. So I wanted to be an inspiration to my juniors too. So I just started off like I should give, at least try giving entrance exams of all the college even if I don't get in. But then I gave entrance exams of Uniglobe, and then boom, I got selected with scholarship, and then I got into NIST, and then KMC. I got 80% scholarships in KMC too, and those entrance exams were easier. But the main focus was Sainik and St. Xavier's, which was in the same day. Like I gave a St. Xavier's examination in 6 a.m. in the morning, and Sainik exam in 1 p.m. at the afternoon. So yeah, that was really stressful for me. But and coming outside from St. Xavier's entrance exam, I knew like I couldn't get in. Like I had even cried and said to my friends that I can't get into St. Xavier's, but I will try to get into Sainik. And then I went to give entrance exam of Sainik, and the question was pretty easy for me because the questions were familiar, and I knew that I could get in Sainik, and I had already planned about like studying in Sainik and all. And in the at the night the results came, and my friends told me that I got into St. Xavier's, and I was like, Rodisa, I'm proud of you. So if you are also wondering that if you are also doubting yourself that you cannot do it, if you are not smart enough to get into this college or that college, I don't mean to say that St. James is the best or whatever, but if you don't try, then who knows? If you don't try, then who knows what opportunities it will bring you. So trying is not the hardest thing, trying is all you can do. So I was demotivated. I didn't believe in myself that I could get into those colleges, but I did. So I hope my story inspires you too, and fulfill your dream and help you gain confidence and crack the entrance exam. So now let's talk about the East College segment. Let's talk about subject wise study plan. And for most colleges they just focus on science, math, English and GK logic. So here's what I did. For science I studied the SE books thoroughly. Like I practiced MCQs questions, and I focused on not just memorizing but understanding the concept, because memorizing will, like, you will forget that in 1 or 2 days, but if you understand the concept then you will understand, memorize it for a longer period of time. And I used to practice questions from MCQs books a lot. Like I had 2 3 books for entrance preparation, and I used to practice from it a lot. And for maths, I've used to practice daily, even just 10 to or 15 questions, and I focused on accuracy and speed, because in entrance exams, speed is really important. And I used to solve questions and then find ways to solve it in a lesser time. Like I used to find tricks myself on how can I focus these questions, solve these questions on less time than I did last time. So, and I made sure that I didn't make the same mistake same time. So for math, that was it. And my in math was really strong up to 10, so I didn't had to do too much hard work on math. And for GK, I really focused on doing the, like, knowing about the current Nepal's state, like who is the, what is going on in Nepal right now and in the world right now. So that was enough for GK. And for English, I focused on reading ancient passages, and I used to study like articles. I used to read articles in the online, source it online, and then the opposite meaning words, similar meaning words, learning about phobias and all that. So that was it. And for logic I didn't really practice much. Maybe that's why I messed up in my entrance exam of St. Xavier. So for me I just did those, and that was enough for me. So let's talk about time management. And for time management, I didn't had a strict routine the whole 3 months. Like I didn't had a routine to tell that I would wake up at this, then I would do that at 8:30, and I would do that at 9:30. Because if you make that kind of routine, then if you can't follow that, then you will get demotivated. So instead of that, then set a goal, like I would finish this up to 8 o'clock. I would finish this in up to 9 o'clock. So that way you can actually build confidence and not get demotivated. And during the exams my time management was like I practiced a lot of mock exams. So that was really it, and I could finish all the questions fast. So for time management, it's better that quantity over quality. So even if 2 3 hours of focused studies daily can take you too far than studying 10 hours and getting burnt out. So talking about mock test, I took a lot of mock tests. Like from even my bridge course, I had up to like 10 mock tests. And I used to set a timer for 1 or 2 hours, and then I used to finish a set. And I used to revise all my mistakes, what I did. And if some question took me more time than others, then I would do that 2 to 3 times so that I can finish it in a lesser time. So my main advice for time management is practice mock tests. Like lock yourself in a room, like don't let anyone in, and then just do the questions as if you are in the actual exam, as if you are someone is guarding over you and they are not letting you cheat. So don't cheat yourself. Like you are not cheating for others, you are cheating yourself. So just think you are in an actual examinations and just do the test. That will really help you build the time management and also help you revise your mistakes, like what points are weak and what sections are your stronger. So talking about college-wise tips for St. Xavier's, like they really focus on concept-wise questions and English and logic. So like make sure to you understand concepts mostly if you are preparing for St. Xavier's examinations. Improve your reading comprehensions, anonyms and synonyms. So that way you can really get into St. Xavier's. And for St. Xavier's you get a really little time than other colleges. Like I got a lot of time in Sainik and in other colleges that I gave entrance exam, that I could reject my questions, but in St. James I couldn't even finish all the questions. So make sure you manage your time really well if you are going to give entrance exams of St. Xavier's. And for Sainik, my main focus was Sainik, and that's why I practiced a lot for that. So make sure you are well prepared for written exams and interviews too, because interviews are really important there too. And the questions are mainly SE based, and those were really particularly easier than St. Xavier's. The most were not concept based, most were like knowledge based questions, but still many there will be many people, thousands of people giving entrance exams, so you need to do better than them. And the seat for in Sainik school is very little than other colleges, so there's a little chance of you getting in. So make sure you are doing well, and then manage your time and get updated on latest updates about Nepal's politics and others, because they will ask those questions in interviews and then also in entrance exam. And for college Uniglobe, NIST and KMC, there were for NIST college, like I had studied bridge course there, so that was easier for me because the questions were similar to me and familiar to me. And so you just need to have good knowledge of SE based questions and a little knowledge of 11 12 for niche college. And for Uniglobe, they will when I went for a visit, like before the entrance exam, they gave me a book, like a small book having model sets, and I studied those, and most of the questions were from that model set. So if you are looking for Uniglobe college, then make sure you visit that college first and then get that model set and practice, because the most of the questions will come from there. And from for KMC, those questions were particularly similar to Uniglobe, and also there will be means giving entrance exams, so you need to do better than them to get into that college. The questions will not be that hard, but you need to do better than thousands of students. Like there will be so packed and you will get so overwhelmed seeing all the students. Like I went there alone, and I had no one beside me to guide me through the college, and the college is so big, like it was like the huge. And I didn't know anything, and I saw all of the people, and I was like, Ronisa, I don't think you can get into this college. But later I did, and that with 80% scholarship. So don't doubt yourself, and this is it for college wise suggestion. So, to all the students who are feeling burnt out, like feeling demotivated that they cannot pass the entrance exams of those colleges, thinking that those colleges are some grand colleges that you cannot get in, then I want to tell you that you don't need to be the perfect students. Like, you don't need to be the best student. You just need to be a little better than yesterday. Like, you need to do better each time. And it's okay to fall, because falling will pull you up greater. Like if you fall, then you learn, and then you get more knowledge and you get more experience, and then you can skill next time. So don't be afraid of falling. And even if you can't get into your dream college, you can always make things work out. Not all of my friends got into their own colleges, their dream colleges, but they are still doing fine, they are still doing great, and even some of them are doing greater than me. So don't be afraid, and don't be afraid of falling. Just give your best, because efforts is better than result. And if you put effort, then results will obviously come. As Newton's third law, there won't be reaction unless there is action. So if you put action, then there will surely be reaction. Not maybe later or maybe sooner, but your efforts are seen and valued. So don't feel demotivated, and you can do it. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope this video helped you and motivated you. And if it did, then please give it a like and comment down your questions, and subscribe if you want more study videos and personal stories. And if you are preparing for entrance exam, I'm rooting for you. Like, think me as a big sister, and I'm waiting for you to get successful. So if you have any queries, and just comment me, and I will make sure to reply to you all. And good luck. See you in next video. Bye. Take care and eat well. Don't forget to eat and drink well because health is more important than your studies, guys. Both are important, but make sure you are healthy too. Bye.